not really hearing what you're saying, that would probably be why.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the sound would travel over and through the side, but okay, maybe sound doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. You're not a scientist. Remember that. You're a whore. You recently lost a lawsuit and decided you didn't have to pay your lawyer. How much are you going to have to pay your next lawyer to defend you against him, and then the next one when you lose again?
Well, listen, but let me ask you: if we went to Five Guys and you ordered a double cheeseburger, and they gave you just 2 buns without any cheese or any burger, would you pay them?
Five Guys is not a lawyer.
They have lawyers.
Five Guys is not a lawyer. That thing in of itself, the cooks
know,
are not lawyers.
That's the point. It's called an analogy.
A few moments later.
If you lose the governor's election, will you be reimbursing all your donors?
It's a good question. That would assume that I was getting paid for running, which I'm not. It's covering
But they
staff.
donated for you to win, not lose. It's like going to Five Guys and you order a burger and they don't give you a bun or cheese or lettuce or anything.
That's a fair point.
Have you ever done drugs?
No, I haven't. I'm actually completely sober. What about you?
Yeah. But like...
Is that when you decided to get the tattoos all over your face?
Sober. That was 100% sober.
That was sober?
Yeah.
So maybe you need to be on more drugs. How is it okay to get upset at Asian people for eating dogs when it is part of their culture the same way Arabs eat hummus?
Yeah. Because we don't pet hummus.
I didn't understand that.
Because we pet dogs, but we do not pet hummus.
Yeah, well, you know, the Indian people pet cows. They actually worship them.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little crazy.
It's a very controversial thing. That's why I don't eat meat.
What's worth more, a pound of gold or diamonds?
A pound of diamonds is a lot of diamonds. So definitely in today's market, a pound of diamonds will get you a lot of money.
That's not true. They're equal. They're both 1 pound.
Right, but the value is based on the
I
value.
asked what's worth more.
What's worth more? A pound of diamonds is probably, $1 million. And a pound of gold is like...
They're each 1 pound.
Well, that's the weight.
Yeah. And I said, what's worth more? It was actually a trick question.
All right. You got me.
Do you ever feel bad that some sorry middle-aged losers online is going to spend his last $5, which he stole from his mother, on you before he dies of vitamin D deficiency?
No, I don't feel bad about that because if it doesn't go to me, it just goes to some other girl, right?
Yeah, I guess, but that's like saying, I don't know, if I don't call him the N-word, somebody else is going to. Would you let a Jew work out in your gym without paying if he claimed that the membership was promised to him by God 4,000 years ago?
He'd probably just pay like anyone else.
What if he tried bombing you for that?
Oh, stop. Bro, that would be like some crazy crime, some act of, I don't even know, terror, I don't know.
Are you taking a political stance right now?
What's your IQ?
Oh, I took an IQ test. They gave me 195.
Oh, you almost as good as me.
What did you get? 95?
No.
What'd they give you?
198.
They gave you 198?
Yeah.
So you agree with me and you are smarter than Einstein?
Fuck yeah, Einstein was an idiot.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Listen,
Buddy,
don't point.
no,
You're making general assumptions.
Buddy, hey.
Oh, there
Check
it is.
it.
General.
You're making general assumptions.
Brother.
No.
Don't make me speak you in Hebrew. Be quiet. Enough. Talk.
Oh. Don't leave him Tyler. Let's fucking go. Put him in his place. Damn.
I literally cannot legally do anything at this point, and it's very infuriating.
Are you black?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Because I had just read online that it was maybe like a persona or something.
Oh, yeah.
So it's real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If the USA eventually decides to pay reparations to the black community, do you believe that you should be a part of that at all? Receiving reparations? Usually the black people who are Muslim, I don't know if their IQ are higher than the blacks who are not Muslim, but they usually have a more profound thought process. Like they're able to decipher things, ideas, and explain them better.
So
you are at the lowest level. You don't even understand what words mean.
You don't even understand how to interview. So maybe if you get better at that, maybe we'd see more eye to eye.
But we wouldn't see eye to eye because you're about 5 inches shorter than me.
Alright, bitch.
For an epic mealtime, would you consider switching it up and putting black paint all over your face?
Do you know that I did that already?
Oh, you did that?
I didn't blackface, I black-bodied.
Oh my God. All right, so that's not even like a mistake. Like one guy was 10 years old and...
See, I wasn't racist, but I did a racist thing apparently. And I'm comfortable now talking about it because I would never do that again. Is this you? No, that's Shaq. Oh, wait, no,
that's you.
Yeah, that is me. Yeah, I thought that was...
You want to see a trick I learned?
Okay.
Watch this.
It's gonna be you able to drink a lot of it.
Watch. See? And now it's diet.
I can sort of sense what the problem is with you.
What?
You're retarded. But you're a big fan of GTA.
I'm a big flan. Yeah.
You're a big flan?
Because
What's a flan?
A flan is a Colombian dessert.
Okay, so what do you mean you're a big flan? I don't understand. You're
Well,
clearly not a Colombian dessert.
I'm fluffy and I'm sweet.
But did you mean to say that, or you meant to say a big fan?
I meant to say big fan.
So why did you say flan?
Because I'm sleep deprived.
Do you even know the character names?
CJ.
No, in GTA 5.
I didn't play CJ 5.
CJ 5?
Yeah, but just because you haven't played GTA 5 doesn't mean that you don't care about GTA.
Not necessarily. I just come on. I just know that you said that to sound cool. I just thought it didn't.
Well, of course
sound
I
cool.
said it to sound cool. I mean, why would I say it?
That's LARPing. That's
It's
the
not
whole...
LARPing.
What do you? Okay, so you said something to sound cool, not because you thought it's cool. What do you think that is, my friend?
No,
Mr. Fish.
LARPing is you've never played GPA.
GPA?
If you've never played GTA.
Well, I haven't played GPA and I'm not a flan, so I don't know what to say. They also believe that Jesus is black. And you guys can get into that. But I actually was going to say that I have some evidence that he wasn't.
What's
black.
your evidence? A picture?
Well, I was going to... No, if he was black, then he would have turned the water into Henny. Is that not true?
I want a message to my son. Dear Austin.
Who are you talking to?
My son. This is a message to my son.
What's his name?
Austin.
Who's that?
That's my son.
Austin is your son?
Austin, please never be this motherfucker. Please, never do that. Have some respect, have some class, and never be this guy right here. He's the devil.
Who would rather your son be like, me or Mike?
I would rather him not be anywhere near him.
Okay, if he had to be like me or Mike or nothing, what would you pick?
Nothing.
You'd rather him not exist anymore?
I know this is a tough situation, but if it came down to personalities of you two, I would be fatherless.
You would lose your father?
No, I would be sonless.
Let's go ahead and get up.
Are you air punching a woman?
I would like to punch her for real in the face.
Now, you're only a child, so I would actually be the one to go to jail if I pulverize
So I win
you.
completely.
What did you take before you got here?
Nothing. By the way,
Your
I don't
friend
mean
was
this
in
with
the
any
wrong.
offense. I don't even know if you are a former man. So, I mean,
What?
to be completely
Did you
honest
just
with you,
did you just say she's a man?
she might be. I don't know. I didn't ask yet, and she looks a little like it.
So he did that before with another comic that was on his god awful
course,
podcast that
yeah.
I watched. So
He
has
just
this
went
thing
on
where
it.
he accuses women
Probably
of being
worst
trans.
mistake of my life.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything that's not a mistake?
Yeah, but
Why are you still allowed to be here? You clearly don't know anything about computers.
I think you're
About computers.
racist, bro.
I'm racist?
Yes.
I'm saying, why is your H-1B visa not being revoked yet?
Why would it get revoked?
Because you're only allowed to be here on one of those visas if you're working.
I was born here. In Houston.
Yeah. Houston, India?
You think you're smarter than these girls? That's why you interrupt them?
You know, I don't really think that, for the most part, they've earned my respect to speak, especially when I have something better to say.
We've earned your respect to speak.
Right.
And you believe you're God,
That's
right?
not really the point.
Bro, but how do you earn our respect?
How do you?
I don't need-
So far, he's not doing a really good job.
I don't really need to earn your respect. I don't think that's the point. You can.
And I don't need to. I don't need to earn your
I
respect.
never said you did. You're just asking me why I'm interrupting you. I'm telling you I'm interrupting you because you don't have my respect.
And I'm gonna start interrupting
Do you not
you.
think interrupting is disrespectful?
I think it would be disrespectful if it was against someone you respected.
All right, bro. I could respect you. I could respect you.
I didn't know that I was gonna be sitting talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But
You're literally 15. What do you know?
You know how to read.
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with the Twilight
book
series.
called?
Game of Thrones, the
Don't have
series.
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
Wait, what book did you just say before that?
She's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual
Let
books.
her talk,
Bro, shut up, kid.
Taking my spot.